Great Britain versus who?
Denmark.
Oh, that is very good, actually.
And do you see Great Britain's roster right now?
Yeah. I watched them yesterday. I went back and rewatched it, and I was having fun with it because like I don't think the casters knew that they were trolling. Like they were very clearly trolling. Like
they were playing a little bit.
They were in their spawn at one point, 2v5 EMPing and beating, and I was like, wait, oh guys, like they're not trying. They're having a good time. And then in the overtime, I was like, watch what happens. It's just like they just flip the switch and just start killing everybody.
Oh, these are both good rosters. Holy crap.
You know, I've never really looked at that elephant there. I look at the elephant on the side because the stairs, that's called elephant. You know how everyone calls it over there?
But the one like in front too, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that one that well.
That's why I get so confused with where the callouts are when you say that. I love how they showcase like one map and ends up being the other.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Kai's name, so needs no introduction.
Wait, you're actually right.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. 'Cause yesterday, it felt like they were really accurate with it today. Today, it's been like the opposite every time. It's like completely off.
I love the match chat. It's so funny every time. So they have budget IDDQ. Oh, that's a budget IDDQD.
I don't even know what they just said, to be honest with you.
Their composition.
So we have the rush comp versus the dive comp.
Also, my donkeys is here. I gotta go get it.
Yeah, go get your donkeys.
We'll get it after this round.
I'm noticing this, by the way. Every match I've watched today, one team goes to the point as Ryan and goes there. The other team plays a spam comp to try to go in there.
Yep. Like playstyle differences.
Okay, so today, and you had missed this match. What team was it? Belgium? No, was it Belgium? No, it was Norway. Sorry, Norway went Junkrat in like the most random comp and just spammed him out and then won.
That's
Just
evil.
the most random comp. Wasn't even.
They try and teleport out. Shockwave, one of the people who can't take his own teleporter. As Kai
it all relies on Ryan being able to sustain, but you can't anymore. He's too thin. He's too weak.
Yeah, and Great Britain has no problem giving up, 10 to 15%, 20% even, just to get the point. Because you end up building the ult advantage because Denmark can't do any damage during that, but Great Britain can look at their ult charge.
Yeah.
Like it's just
They all swap
Denmark
too.
was done with that. Yeah.
Corners, you're going through these dives and exposing themselves wide open, but when you're
It seems like the Diva Sombra Tracer is like a staple comp.
Shockwave. Denmark has
Diva Sombra Tracer?
Yeah.
Conversely, when you're Denmark,
I think some teams are really confident on it, like Spain is really confident on it. So I think if your team has good callouts and like good follow-ups, Sombra Tracer is so good.
Yeah.
People follow.
The fight's still going on. They prioritize the point 20 to 28. Maimon though, over nice little beam on the Naga, gets rid of him immediately. Great Britain not willing to give this up in that fight. Kai on the swap to Sojourn immediately finds Kellex and the deadliness from Kai is unreal.
Yeah, and we're just kind of playing rock paper scissors here too. With Kai
Pretty good right now. Trades.
And there goes the balance.
You know what? I didn't realize how strong it was until I saw more contenders. Like we in ranked, somebody in like who's playing Sombra will just EMP somebody randomly.
Yeah.
When these teams EMP, just watch whoever they EMP.
What do you mean? Normally they just either
EMP ready though, and
EMP a support or a tank. It looks like.
Yeah, and they just disappear.
Yeah.
It's literally like it's so good. Oh yeah, good luck to Winston here in a second if they EMP this.
It's keeping Denmark in it even when they've lost.
he died, but he still deleted him. Yeah, just fucking gone.
Opening Astro though, dominance over
Kellex. Falls over. It's like in ranks, like Sombras will just EMP randomly, and they just like, oh, I EMP'd 5 of them, and like nothing happens.
Yeah.
In these matches, EMP happens. That's it. Done.
Yeah,
this fight might not even be lost yet.
Not at all.
They just delete whoever it is.
Doge to come in there and it buys some time and I believe he got the.
It's great.
They got value, but now in the lead here once more. Great Britain coming in from the high ground. Hikaru on to the point. Naga, meanwhile, going on to the pulse bomb, looking for the Ana. Backbone in trouble, goes down. Shockwave and Naga working real well. The stick is so good, Naga.
Ooh,
2
Denmark.
right after, make it 3.
That was one hell of a fucking little stick there.
Shockwave right now is unreal.
Yeah,
Denmark's looking good right now, but look at Great Britain. They have both
lineups we have in the league.
They're gonna dive
where we expected them to be, and I think Shockwave and Naga got.
They're gonna go for the
Shockwave
Lucio
and Naga were
with Winston. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh wait, never mind.
They do have ultimates, but Shockwave can make them not use them. So the EMP is pretty much ready to go. Shockwave's done a great job of charging this up and getting the poke in that you need to get done as a Sombra. So Denmark might open with Kitsune and then see the response.
They need to get Astro before the beat. Don't let Astro beat. Astro got the beat. It hit him 3 though. It doesn't hit Maimon or Backbone. Jakaru, though,
Wait, they saved him with
Shockwave
the nano. He doesn't
early.
die.
Both
Let's
teams down
go.
with DPS. Naga on the prowl once more, getting real close to building a post bomb. Mid-fight here could be the difference maker, but Kellex falls. Great Britain way healthier on the point.
Rare
Both
footage,
under
someone
level,
getting
looks like
EMP'd and
no
not
HP,
dying.
and quickly,
Extremely
no
rare
teammates
footage,
either.
never before seen.
Slay finds Astro. Point gonna get flipped. Denmark.
Where's my
gets flipped in
slippers?
the
I need to
middle
run
of
up to the
that
door
again.
after this. Oh shit, they're over there.
Really helps them try to get back in here.
I'm gonna go grab my donkeys.
Naga's bomb does not
I'm gonna leave you guys with the games while I run.
Bomb. Where's it gonna go? Holding here in the back, under a little bit of pressure, 60 HP. Under pressure again, Naga out for blood. Maimon, though, gonna stay alive. Both teams poking back and forth. Denmark is back up to full strength. The pulse bomb comes out. Doge in real danger right now. Super low HP, still somehow alive. Doge is staying alive against the odds right now. Doesn't get finished. Is the beat gonna hit in time? Oh no! Kellex drops the beat. It doesn't hit Doge. Just in the nick of time. Kai, meanwhile, finishing off on the side,
Nice.
makes it 2.
All right, let me go get my donkeys.
And we said it was gonna be close. Good matchup.
What a
Go for Denmark.
I missed the first half, but
Winston with primal rage.
Wonder why the
ideally,
Ramacha over
quite
Winston or the Winston over
that is
Ramacha.
Not over an enormous death pit.
Kai almost nearly picked Naga though. I see Naga's health bar just disappear. That's just, what happens when you try and open in. Well, I'm curious here as the pulse bomb's at Maimon. Going here to the back. On the approach, Shockwave in his sights. The bomb's already been used. And now, turn their attention to Maimon. No pulse bomb used here just yet. Gonna go around. Doge under pressure. Got hit with the Bionade. Getting pretty low. Kellex also in danger. Jakaru just slaps people around. Annihilation though out. And as I say that, Maimon got to the back. Dealt with the BAP with the pulse bomb. Naga though fires back in turn. Makes him pay for it as Denmark is trying to fight their way in. They don't have to worry about the primal rage anymore here. Hex and Naga. They're gonna go with the blizzard. They're looking for the isolation. Jakaru throws on the point. Astro drops the beat in response. I think that's a good beat. You just keep people alive. Denmark though, they drop the
That's a
later
pretty good beat.
They go for the highly aggressive engage, trying to make anything happen to later beat. They nearly get Jakaru, but it's a
Kinda
good
just
point
running at
for
him.
Great Britain.
Yeah, Denmark always gets the point during some of these duels, so it is a nice disengage. Really good beats by both squads to keep the tanks alive. And now we're back to the neutral, and trades in the neutral.
Dangerous spot to be in. It's like too far. They actually can't make it there on the dive.
Well, here we go. Great Britain on the way in.
See, I'm used to playing really far up and aggressive here.
96%.
In this, they're playing really far back.
Gets caught by the BAP as he was mid-dragon. Denmark 5.
It's very interesting positioning there.
And that is enough to force a round.
Do you notice something really interesting there?
Sometimes the wordplay just makes it too obvious that I can't even think of it. But
Did you notice the Ramacha was never playing up? He was always playing back towards point.
Really well done there.
Yeah, that's the. I think that's to prevent them from. I think it's like for two reasons. It's one to prevent them from getting like a free point,
I'm not sure.
and two, it's so that if something does happen on a dive, you can run to the back line.
Also, the legacy is some Overwatch.
It's weird though. I usually always play really aggressive there.
Yeah, I imagine that like against a dive comp, it's really hard to play aggressive there if they can isolate you out, especially with one bubble.
Yeah.
I think if they were running like a different type of comp, they'd play it differently, but
think about how Cloud9
they're playing a little bit further back with like the bomb. So
I mean, at some point, I think Jack probably just saw it as like free marketing.
free marketing.
Keeps the brand relevant.
All right, we are 1-1 here on Nepal. Again, different compositions here. Denmark's going to go for a little hybrid of the Rush, and then Shockwave on the Ash. And Great Britain's going for kind of a strange dive-ish kind of
under
thing.
so much pressure. Already low. Somehow is able to shake it. I think there's a shockwave and a little bit of pressure from Naga.
Slay is slaying.
Both teams still
Log.
in full 5v5, but again, watch the point. Denmark values the point, as we've seen over and over again, and it might be first control, even as this fight is still being contested. Both teams pretty healthy here right now. Maimon just charging ult here on the back. Generic damage coming out from the Tracer, but Denmark first control of the point. Kai, though, first pickoff, gets Slay. Some quick revenge for the end of last round. Shockwave so low, too. Naga out of it. And that should be a quick retake here for Great Britain, but it's not one just yet.
Yep.
But Maimon certainly leading the way.
Slay got slayed.
It's tough. But that, obviously, losing your main support early in a fight is bad. We saw it there. Shockwave's going to go over to the Sombra again.
It's not bad, but you won't have Naga on the Tracer to back it up, so it's a little bit different than the last time we saw it. Maimon, meanwhile, in the back. BAP in the sights. Immortality Field, though, gonna save the BAP in the moment. However, there's no saving Naga from Kai, who is being deadly consistent on the Hanzo. Great Britain still in control of the point.
Kai is insane.
Back and forth here, tank beat tank. Dragon going right down the corner here from Kai. Block out from Doge, punches Shikaru in the mouth.
Tough.
And Denmark still trying to get the point flip, but this time around, Great Britain doesn't.
Wait, I scored a drop. Pog! I got a drop, chat!
Can't let Kai do all the work.
I got a
You
drop!
can't even go in now. Like, you just have no healing.
Pog!
No.
Also, I think Naga might go to the Tracer once Blizzard is out. I think probably wanting to swap a little bit earlier, but oh, the sleep! Shockwave just takes a quick nap, but you know, still decent for Denmark. I got picked off early, and I think it's one of those blessing in disguise moments.
I was just
here.
gonna say that,
Denmark's winning the fight anyway, so they just get the.
I don't know, I have to check
EMP.
after.
I mean, the Blizzard
bad luck.
This is
Great
really
Britain.
fucking hot. Like, the outside of the
But
cup
I was
actually
thinking the
burns
same
my
thing,
hands to
like,
touch
well,
it.
Now they're gonna win that fight.
Kinda burned my face.
The next one.
Yeah, the arrows, they just don't miss.
XP
What
burning.
we're seeing here. But the EMP comes up and says, get rid of Astro. Annihilate him. EMP
Just
for
got
one.
deleted.
Oh, that seemed fun, huh?
In the middle of the point, Annihilation.
Oh, that's so
on the
evil.
line here. Annihilation comes out, and he's going to walk forward and keep on punching. Shockwave finds Maimon in the back.
I love the Sonic arrow when it's stuck in your head and just like all over the place.
Towards Great Britain here.
Oh, the Sonic arrow, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's going to be what everyone gets for Christmas. It's coal for Denmark on the way. And look, it's not the flashiest ultimate, but it does its job. Than reason here. As long as he doesn't get hit in the head immediately. But Kai is a little bit busy with Shockwave over here. And I like what Denmark is doing and pressuring Kai a little bit more. Don't give Kai the free shots. Naga just strips Astro off the wall with the icicle. And now it's anyone's game. 99-95. Great Britain needing to make a play here, but Astro's not going to be back for a little bit yet. Still in spawn with the beat, and that's a beat that Great Britain needs. Shockwave finds Backbone. After Great Britain, you got to delay. You got to delay till the beat comes out. Beat comes out. Now what's going to be the capitalization here for Great Britain? Denmark is still at a full 5. Slay shakes the pressure. Kai finds Kelix, and Slay takes down both supports, but will be
Slay
Shockwave and
has been slayed.
Doge gets rid of Kai. And Denmark, they're almost there on the first map. They just need a little bit more. Jakaru, though, good delay right now for Great Britain. Is that going to be enough for people to get back to the point? It is so back and forth, Hex.
Oh, he's
This one
dead.
is getting really hard to call. It's going to be a Blizzard coming out, though, from Naga.
Damn.
All of things, and Denmark
wins?
in the end.
I actually can't believe that. I thought Great Britain was 100% going to win that. It also looks like Denmark's very comfortable in the Ramatra comps. So if they play on a map that the Ramatra comps are going to be that good on, I think they're going to struggle. Remember what I said at the end of the last map, chap?
Some tweaks over time, but here we go. Denmark.
I said it looked like Denmark was very comfortable on the Ramatra comps. Don't be surprised if Great Britain chooses a map
Denmark remains
where they can use their Winston comp, and Denmark can't use their Ramatra comp, and look what they picked, Gibraltar. Force them off the Ramatra comp and onto this anti-dive Junker Queen comp. So now you have the dive comp versus the anti-dive comp. Kind of nuts.
You see Kai just pelting in shots from above.
Jakaru's just going to keep being annoying and dropping down here and keep them from pushing.
But Denmark right now, they just kind of want to survive.
Yep. There he goes again. Drops down, buy a little time, jumps away. Then the Tracer contests. Wait until he has bubble back. Continue to do it over and over and over and look for picks. Extremely annoying. Extremely annoying to deal with, but very smart. Very, very delicate. Jakaru has to play it perfectly. Now they force him off high ground, but they got no push. Well, look at, they're still holding high ground. They're just holding a different spot now.
Reaper is extremely quiet. I'm flanking.
Shrek needs time.
Kai is getting pressured right
That amount of shotguns is awful for Winston. The only thing they could pick maybe is Diva over Junker Queen, but the reason they're playing Junker Queen is because the pressure that she brings and point presence makes it really hard to contest for long periods of time.
At some point, you have to commit, Great Britain. And Naga gets caught, goes for the teleporting Kai.
That's the thing.
They committed for it and they lost
That's
it.
the neat thing. No, you don't. You don't have to commit because like it's just going to be very difficult to get Kai off of this high ground.
Also, I think it's a tier 1.
Given
Appreciate
the
it.
position that Denmark is running.
I love hexagrams and ZP. They've been casting for so many years. I don't even have to say anything. Nothing against any other casters, but like sometimes they're a little bit green. They're a little new, so sometimes they misread the situations, which is fine. Like, they're learning. Nothing. There's no reason to be mean to them. But I don't even have to say anything because they're perfectly talking about how this is right now, and it's true. They're basically trying to bait the engages and try to survive. But Great Britain is not trying to engage. They're just trying to play it really slow. Yeah, Jakaro goes down though. Now they're in trouble.
EMP gets dropped right after. It's a nice EMP from Shockwave Hex.
But that's not. This isn't even the scary point. This one's the scary point.
Yeah, just pushing that as hard as they did. You don't get the kills there, but it buys you.
Second point is the scary point.
The other team also the
and they used EMP, rush, beat, all for that.
The old classic.
Uh-oh.
Reaper, High Ground, Death Blossom, and, well, it's scattered. Winston goes up there, so not quite going to be one of those big Death Blossom moments, at least not just yet.
Well,
but
I mean,
Jakaru's got ripped apart.
So thanks to Gifty. Appreciate it.
The higher skill level you go, the less Death Blossom is valuable, you know?
That's pretty
if
true.
you only hang out on the main Overwatch subreddit, you think Death Blossom is the best thing ever.
Down, got knifed. Doge caught him, and Jakaru's gonna have to back out soon. He's just getting crushed by this Reaper, shot after shot. I mean, it's not flashy, but it's effective. You just see his health melting. As Denmark, they're almost at the end of point here. Great Britain's got to do something fast, and it starts with the rally. Rally comes out. Shockwave, though, gets backbone immediately. Oh, again, a 5v4.
Damn.
Denmark. Slay finds
They
Astro,
run the brig over.
Maybe
Their whole
people
comp
don't know
is
how to play
basically
Jakarta for a
designed to
while.
fuck up
Is taking
Jakaru
that momentum from
and try to
A
keep,
onto
like,
high ground and
can you
because
kill
if you do
can you
not
kill
take
the
that
monkey
first momentum fight and
faster
take
than
shuttle and you take
Kai
high
can
ground
kill your
and
whole
you
team?
let the defense set up,
It's crazy. It's a race.
retake
Who
to get into
can
second
kill
play,
each
not
other
really switch
first?
these
Can the
positions,
team kill
especially
the
against
tank,
long-range hit
or
scan.
can Kai
So
kill
to
all of
ride that
them?
first
Who
momentum to
first?
Get people up top on the shuttle to take that high ground away. I think it's the hardest part of the map is offensive beat.
Look at Astro. Astro nearly goes down there. Gets a little bit of support. But Shockwave still holding on to the EP. Still just fighting the supports here. The backline teleports out. That is ridiculous pressure.
It's working,
for
yeah.
one player in the back.
It's not a
Still
fun time
has
for the Winston
EMP.
player, I'll tell you.
Jakaru
Been in that
gets
situation
goes on in. EMP
too
from
many
Shockwave,
times.
Drop to the back. Naga finds backbone. Jakaru, though, punishes Naga. 4v4. Beat was used here from Denmark, so they're looking for a little bit more, and Jakaru's not going to give it to him.
No, and also like it's really nice.
These players actually top level or just high level? It's a combination.
Overwatch 2.
Kai is
So
Overwatch
they're gonna be able
League.
to pull that one off, and
Jakaru is a
Denmark's
streamer
back to the
slash
drawing board.
contenders.
Shockwave with the
Funny
solo
Astro
EMP
is
has worked out sometimes.
Overwatch League.
Able to get backbone there, but
Is
not
he-
able
is
to
he still
clean
with
up the kill
Glads?
on the
I think he
Kai
is.
towards the end as well.
Backbone is Overwatch
And
League.
This is the first time that Great Britain's had some breathing room on defense.
Shockwave is
How
former
does Kai
Overwatch
not
League.
die
Naga
there? He has
is
like 2 HP.
former
Healing.
Overwatch League.
Yeah.
Yeah, the healing.
Or
was
just always contenders.
enough to keep
Doge is
Kai in it.
contenders. Kellex is
Finishes off Kellex. And once more,
current
Kai
or
just perching on high
former
ground
Overwatch
with,
League. Has been
2.5
Overwatch League many
plenty of
times.
time for Denmark, but
I don't know about
Great Britain's
Slay.
finally found their groove.
And
Yeah,
I don't
this
know
is
about
still a
W.
problem.
Wamone.
It's like
But
there's
yeah,
like
like it's a
stairs and
combination.
It's not as tucked away as 8-point high ground, but this is still the
Doge was
big
an
issue
L
they're gonna
last
have to
year
deal
with
is
Houston. Oh, okay.
Kai is going to probably be getting damage boosted
bad.
up here, and they still don't have the comp to necessarily fight it easily.
Bob comes on in.
Holy
Bob's about
shit,
to
they
go back
deleted
on
him.
up, but again, a little bit of pressure. I don't think Kai's expecting
Slay
too much
slays
from
the
that.
ladder.
The main thing is just stay on the high ground, fire on down. But here comes the pressure. EMP out. However, Shockwave
Yeah,
and Naga
they're literally playing the
also out.
game.
Not the most
Who can you
effective
kill
defense.
first? The Winston or
That was
Kai
like you and
that
I
kills all
playing
you?
DPS
That's
on
good
like
vibes.
you and I trying to do
Naga
something on
playing
Reaper.
like
Yeah.
I play Reaper. Just teleport right in their face and hope they
That's us
miss.
playing DP.
Unfortunately,
Dude,
Kai did not
I was
miss
saying,
that shot
it's
and
crazy
puts
how
Reaper
this
down
game has
right
literally
away.
devolved into
Yeah, we'll see if there's any switches.
who
that come in.
can kill who
Naga
first.
on a
Can
tracer.
Denmark kill
Yeah,
the
this Kellex
tank,
is gonna
or
blur.
can
They still
Kai
don't
kill all of
really
them
have
first?
ideal options to
Pretty much,
back
I've
Kai.
been explaining that
And it
like
does
in a
seem
little bit
maybe
like of
you
a
just
longer
send
way.
people into
Like
the low
there's
ground
really
and
good
try to
sight
burn
lines for
corners
Kai
here
here.
and just maybe
Jakaru's
hope
not
that
going to
Kai
have the
can't
best time
dominate
here
you
as long
again.
as he doesn't overfeed though, because he's a good Winston. They could go in their favor.
Sign in. Off
Yeah.
the
You know, like
Yeah, it's actually like who can they all kill him first, or does Kai kill all of them first?
that's the summary of it exactly. The sight lines are good for Kai.
Crazy.
And if Jakaru doesn't feed, which, like I said, Jakaru's a really good Winston.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough though against that. Like, what do
Oh,
you do?
exactly. No, I don't know what. if you were explaining it, but like this comp by Denmark is designed to say don't have fun on Winston.
Yes.
That's what that comp was.
I was talking about. I've experienced this many times.
Good HP.
Like their idea was challenging. They were trying to get Great Britain to switch off their comp.
Pressured on both ends.
Well,
Then once they got the 3rd point and they won that first team fight, now you have the sight lines for Kai.
One more reset.
Yeah.
So it's like
They finally got Kai
Even
high
second
ground,
could have
but,
been really good. They just kind of got
Like,
steamrolled.
I think I think they thought
that
like
comp is
once
really
they
good at that
pushed
now.
under the archway, under the bridge, that Kai was like going to drop down and maybe play the back platform. But Kai just sat up there and just took pot shots for another 30
as a
seconds,
bronze
hammer
3,
knocked
you said
people.
you can do much better than what you're seeing
Unable
here.
to
Yeah, I'm
ever
sure.
Really dislodge him. Now with the Winston, you can
definitely,
try to get this dive
Oh
going
shit,
too.
my bad.
Denmark, can they land the EMP before the engage comes in? Can Shockwave make a count? He's going in from the top. Goes in for Kai. They're going to get Kai all the nano! Whoa, well-timed nano from Backbone. Wasn't caught in the
We've
EMP.
actually watched a meta
Saved
develop
life.
in real
And also
time in this
gives Kai
game.
nano. That's
The
terrible.
meta of
Kai
this
gets the same
game
time.
has been to play
Takes down
Sombra and
Doge,
use
oh,
EMP to
man.
delete a single
Really
target.
well-timed support
And
plays
that's what they did
from
all
Great
map
Britain.
1, was just EMP
And that
people
should
and
be
delete
it for
them.
this round
But
of
we've
the
now
roster.
seen them develop
Far,
into
but not
playing
quite far enough.
Ana versus
it's a
the
good
EMP
offense, but it's just
and
phenomenal
nanoing
support play
whoever
by
the
Great
EMP.
Britain to understand
Just get rid of
you're
it.
there.
It's
Because we
actually
saw the nano go down
insane.
immediately, and that was good. It was good
In
spacing,
real time.
to hit
EMP
is if
meta?
everyone
Yeah,
hits
they were using
both
EMP
able
to
get
just
the
delete somebody
ultimates
every
off
round,
and
like in
really
the first
play.
round. Now they're using
Denmark,
nano
given
to
what
stop
they were
it.
going up against in Kai and
Every
Great
time they
Britain's map
EMP
pick,
somebody, they
a very,
instantly get
very strong
nanoed.
push for
well, that's what I was
Gibraltar.
saying right there.
There's
That
definitely
nano by
places here.
by
You wanna maybe
Boneback
interview
was actually,
Jakaru
like,
after
what
the
won that
match?
match.
Wait,
If
can I?
that doesn't
You
happen
hung
as
up
instant as
A.
it does, that's a
I
different
think,
team
like
fight.
I said, offense.
Yo, let
on
me ask
B
Emo.
can
It was such a good
be
play.
unless
Yo,
you're
do you
really
you
going
wanna
for it,
do you wanna
so
interview Jakaru
really
after the
good
game?
play from
I mean,
Denmark.
is that
Great
an
Britain's
option?
gonna have to
Yeah, BP
finish
just
the
asked me,
map,
so I'm assuming it's
otherwise
legit.
they're gonna
Well, I mean,
Denmark should match
can
up
we
a little
decide,
bit better on the
how the
defense
match
where,
goes
you know,
first?
you think about how Great Britain was running, the last round.
What does
They
that
were using
mean?
every last
I mean, do you
bit of
want if they
defensive
say they
geometry
lose this
available to
match,
them
do we want to
to
get? Hey, how
maximize
was your
impact to
match?
Kai.
Do you know what I
Bottom
mean?
point does
Like,
not
do you
just
wanna-
spawn
Are you
on the
saying there's a
high
chance they
ground
would
and make other
lose?
teams go to you, right?
I'm
So
just saying.
even though I think Kai
Let's
can
see
still
how
be
the
super
match
effective
goes. Do you want
here,
to? Hey,
in theory,
I know you just lost
it
to
is a
Denmark
little
here. How
bit
you
less
feeling?
oppressive to
Like,
deal
or
with for
if they win, then
Yeah.
What are you
yeah.
gonna do if I
That
get
said,
these
do like
axe
Great
dragon
Britain
into the
Let's
10
see how that-
gifties?
Echo Mercy to get some of the high ground and take it away. And
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that answer.
This anti-dive catch here.
Well,
yeah.
That's oh my god. Yeah, I'm down though. I am
Correctly,
down.
and
I am down
sent
too.
Mercy to the grave.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
One hero
But
did not
I understand what
res-
Emong's saying. He's like, you know,
Come on, though. I'm curious.
like he might after if they lose, he might not want to, you know.
I
think that's what he's saying.
So wait, who did you say was- who did you say was saying in the interview?
That Patrick Murray.
Oh, great. Now we already know what's going to happen in this match anyway.
Decent room here on the
Yeah, I mean, the Diva's actually really struggling against this Echo. You've seen the Beam come in and do so much damage, the Winston on the Tickle, so it's just kind of a matter of time before Doge gives up the life. EMP can be a game changer, Kitsune Rush could be a game changer. Right now, Denmark needs to find their footing and get a fight.
I mean, a little bit of stability. Kitsune gonna come out here from Denmark. What other fall through do you have? Shockwave gets hit with the Bionade, drops the
Oh
EMP.
my god, the
Before
EMP
dying.
almost got deleted again.
Just is not there. Astra on backbone on the punish on the both
Good
DPS
echo
of
copy.
Denmark.
And the
As
bomb
Great Britain
forces the
looks to
fade.
just easily cruise through point B. And now Denmark, they're going to have an even more impressive point C hold from the looks of it if they want to hold on and win this in two.
Yeah,
That was
Maimon has
disgusting.
just been kind of running wild all over this team, and no one's really been shooting up. It's tough.
Wait, actually, why did you at me?
Diva can be okay
What's that? What's going
to
on?
eat some of that damage.
Dude,
but
did you
it's
not
just
hear me?
Not been good enough.
Did you guys not hear me?
Yeah, Denmark's
No, now I'm
compositions,
starting to
both
question.
offense and defense are
Oh, that's
Giving a
brutal.
little-
Inky thinks the prime shitted.
Shockwave gets hit with the Bionade, finished off, and Backbone just drops the LOL. This is the attitude I expect from Great Britain in the Overwatch World Cup. I'm glad. That's what we need.
Dude, the last week is all
Speaking of Backbone,
blended
Nano,
together,
good
okay?
to go.
Oh, Susak
And,
is the
I
5
have to go on
gifties.
Jakaru here
I
as soon as
appreciate it. Thank you,
Jakaru
thank
is
you.
like, please save me.
Appreciate it, dude.
Heal me.
Did you hear me that time?
Nano required here. Just
yeah. The Shockwave Widow is an interesting switch.
Thank you, buddy.
But the
Appreciate
problem is
it.
Shockwave has to deal with both the Sky combo and Kai's Ash. He's
Well,
probably
time
going to
nano
get
on
jumped on
Jakaru.
too.
Yeah, Jakaru went in, got low, got the nano at the right time. All three going to be there, though. Right now, looking for Naga, getting slowed down, and really just wants to get out. However, heals are going to be coming back in. Great Britain looking to press the assault. Backbone goes down early, but the dive is still really
dive
good.
right there.
Kai and Jakaru
And they're back on the Ramatra comps again.
Not without some falling on the other end as Doge picks up 2, getting scrappy, and usually the defense likes scrappy.
You know, maybe it was better not to go
staying
for Primal
alive
there,
as
actually.
Respawns are going to be coming in
It was
soon,
better.
and, you know,
Yo, scissors
if
for
anyone
lefty.
was still
Thanks
up,
the
Naga could've
3
played.
gifties. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
the Doja, I don't know. It seems like the comfort
stop.
hero
Now
of
you're pissing me
Ramatra
off, chat.
now
Stop.
has played it so well in the previous map, and you know, the D.Va just wasn't getting it done. It does enough to pressure up, but eventually these teams have to land. I think the Shockwave Widow pick is really smart. It makes at least Great Britain respect it and play different angles. So now you almost know that the Echo and Mercy is going to come up over right side top.
Hey Flats,
and
I haven't played Overwatch since May 10th. Do you think it's safe to return?
No.
Yeah, and Shockwave, while he's drawn the
Take
aggro
a little bit
of Winston,
longer.
Meanwhile, Kai finds Slay again. Another quick early pickoff from Kai.
He didn't go in further enough. He didn't get healed.
Finishes him off at the beam, and just
Wait,
like
he didn't get healed.
that, Great
Wait, he didn't
Britain
get healed.
on their way
Oh,
to
that's
force
tough.
a map 3. Everything going right for them on this long range of Gibraltar Point C. Just a quick little slide into victory, and map 3.
Do you notice they went into
not
spawn
a
on Widow and
day
did get
of
healed
full
up?
2 Overwatch Hex. We finally
Yeah,
got it.
because it's not like the
Yeah,
same
I
the way
mean,
it usually works.
It's one of the
Norway a
great
little bit
things
further
about
away.
this
Yeah.
format. So
Can we stream not Colosseo?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, Ramatra comps are still pretty good here, too. Or they might want to force the Junker Queen. Because, like, Colosseo does have some high ground. This map doesn't really have a lot of high ground.
Things up for Kai to drop the finishing blow. Both teams for now feel each other out. Kai, though, under pressure in the back, getting very, very low. Denmark getting the better pressure for a moment. And also, Denmark first control of the robot here. Great Britain.
Playing the Winston comp here is going to be a little bit difficult, but definitely doable.
Kind of how we saw things play on a control in regards
There's a
to
lot of spots where they actually can play the Winston comps.
Yeah, I mean, the first point, I think you would rather just take a good fight rather than getting 7 meters, right? As things go on in the meter and the yardage or meterage
This is such a scrappy brawl, though. Real talk.
Really important. You just really want to win this first fight and get maybe.
They can't aggress onto the Winston comps, but the Winston comp can't aggress onto them, so they're just playing the poke battle. And Denmark's comp isn't as good as Great Britain's for the poke comp. Except for right now with the window. Now it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like one tech maybe.
He survived, so.
One that needs help on the other end. Kai
Oh, there it is.
Slade finishes off Backbone. Finally, we got a first blood, and Denmark looking to push the advantage. Denmark essentially, you know,
They just got Nano too. That's unfortunate.
And you know, Great Britain, when you're down that much healing, you just kind of back out.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to. All your sustain is gone. The pulse.
Why does Flat say Winton? W and S in it? Question mark, question mark. Oh, no. They don't know Pepe laugh. They don't know about the Winton.
You know, Denmark's hanging in there despite the early pick-off. Great Britain, though, they drop the primal, a little bit more delay. Beat coming in here, Annihilation coming in here. Denmark emptying the bank, and they might not
deleted him.
Doesn't care, takes down Doge. And that Blizzard was at the very end of the fight.
Damn, that Blizzard was a big waste, too. Unfortunate for Denmark, but very good for Great Britain. I kind of want to see Great Britain win this, honestly. I like Jakaru. I like Fuddy Astro. Wait, they used 9 ults that fight? Holy shit! Wait, no, they used 8.
Right now it's looking rough.
Unless they railgunned at the beginning. I mean, I wouldn't put me past Kai building another railgun in one fight.
Right now, as Naga finds Astro a little bit early here. But the rest of it is
what is this, bronze? Everybody in bronze, everybody just hits Q at the same time? I thought professional level players were different. And they actually knew not to ult dump. Clearly, this is not professional play.
Super is the only region you're still watching? Wait, like World Cup or just Overwatch in general?
And that's what's happened a couple times.
All right, Denmark in a tough spot. Great Britain coming out with some excellent play here thus far as Kai strikes. Just lands it onto Kellex.
Oh, Yito deletes. Oh my god.
Stuck
him again. Oh, World Cup? Okay.
Onto the tank. And guess what, Hex? We're adding on even more.
I mean, Team USA hasn't even played a game yet.
Yeah, and the forward spawns are going to be really hard
they
to
haven't.
overcome. This map
Today.
is so momentum-based. I mean, we have seen a couple different instances of teams bring it back from about 80.
Doge not having fun? Yeah, I've been in that spot where you're just getting fucking pulse bombed over and over.
Denmark's in a rough spot.
They swapped up a little, though.
4.5 minutes.
It is a lot of time, but it is a long way to go, especially when Denmark has not won a fight in a while. Jakaru already another primal ready to go. Cole coming out here from Slade. Jakaru, though, goes, let's interrupt this a little bit. However,
Get a little bit of extra push. I like this play. This is a good strat. This is a good strat, actually. Wait, they might flip this.
But as they say that, Kai,
I don't think he's gonna want to use it though.
On the Calyx, stops it from being a route, but I think Denmark.
Good choice to just disengage. Got more cart push, disengaged out, didn't die, gets fucking.
At least a little bit. I mean,
why are you in voice chat with Emon? Question mark? Question mark.
For his backline at the very least too, so that
no way you asked that question, man.
To go join the fray.
What do you think?
EMP. Don't get Astro.
Oh. Yeah,
I feel like it's self-explanatory.
Drop the beat right after. Arguably a little bit forced out though. Kai down right away. This could work out in well for Denmark, but oh, the bile from Backbone is massive. Sets up another two eliminations. Naga though says not over. Death Blossom into the back line, getting very scrappy between both teams right now. Denmark.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that primal, but honestly, kind of had to stop the cart. Didn't want to die. I understand that. Why you want to call with E? Yeah. Is your guys' Discord look like that too? Like everyone now is just like the first letter. It's just the first letter and then dot dot dot. Oh, it's the streamer mode. Oh, it's the new streamer mode. Oh, interesting. Wait, but mine doesn't even when I'm off stream. Does streamer mode not disconnect automatically anymore?
Immediately takes down Jakaru right after, and this is Denmark coming from behind. It's what you have to do here on push.
You have OBS open. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe
I'm like 63 months appreciated.
Takes out Slay. So now
it's weird. It doesn't on my phone too sometimes. I feel like, but maybe it's when I'm live. Did you turn it off?
Astro's down again.
But I want to get pinged while I'm live. Like that.
And again, Great Britain has to keep fighting these fights without Astro. Kai shooting here on the overclock. Amon was able to get 2.
Damn, Denmark making kind of a comeback right now.
But Denmark's still pushing here. I mean, you're losing early. It's tough to slay. The last little bit of coal finds Kai. And this is coming down to the wire.
I would love to see the kill logs of just how many times Slay has killed Kai.
Makes it 25 months.
Slay. It seems like those two are destined to fight it out through eternity.
World Cup watching party with you all. Great way to spend the Friday evening.
True things of 25 months. Slay is slaying on the Moira. You love to see it.
Primal Kai just pops one on the Calyx right after.
Or Slay.
2 down. And now let Jakaru save the Primal here. Easy cleanup for the rest.
I want Great Britain to win this, but I kind of want to see Slay pop off.
Also a beat. Calyx dying before he got beat off there in the last fight is a little bit tough for them. Yeah, we're going to see that.
Oh, Kai's down.
Yeah. Well, that's a good opener.
They called out hit on Kai, and they're going for Astro right after, where Shockwave, for the most part, is chasing Astro down to and pro. Now, looking for Backbone, a little bit of pressure.
Oh, what a slay! Oh.
On the point. A little bit of sleep in the back. Don't know if it's able to be punished as Calyx comes alive. And for being behind early, this is all Denmark could hope for. The finish is out. It really does come down, Hex, to this one fight.
EMP, Death Blossom, and Annihilation.
They're basically on the fuck
Denmark.
The Winston comp.
Off in time. There's only really stall ultimates for Great Britain. Maybe Kai can get to the ultimate and get some damage in.
All right.
Big EMP.
Out here early from Shockwave. Big
He comes a little bit late, doesn't get the tracer.
Goes down for the 4. Jakaru super low. Can they finish?
Couldn't actually beat earlier, but still.
That would have been so huge if they got it, but no. Both teams fighting
take the lead.
Wait, they took the lead.
It gives Denmark another fight at the very least. Great Britain now, the ones under pressure.
No.
Slay with the cold.
Slay is slaying.
Denmark has
yes. Slay is slaying. Oh god, wait, but at the same time, I wanted to see Great Britain win that. Oh.
And it's a victory Death Blossom as Denmark.
Kind of sad, but I also kind of happy that it was Slay that popped off at the end.
A little in the end, but not enough.
Damn.
Overtime's done, and so is Great Britain as Denmark takes the series.
Damn. That was actually such a good game, though. Caro said he's going to join.
Yo.
Oh, I just watched that. That was actually such a close game. Unfortunate, but, man.
I thought we did pretty well. I mean, they've been playing with they've been scrimming together since, like, February. And, like, we've been playing for a few weeks. So I feel like, considering how close it was, I think we'll win when it matters on stage. So
I believe you guys. Yeah, it looked like they were a lot of their comps. Maybe I'm wrong, but it was basically the blow up the Winston comp. So
yeah, and I knew that's the way they were gonna try and play. So I just had to play my life, like, and try and live constantly, and let Kai just kill things.
Yeah, is that like actually the plan? Like, we were trying to theorize, like, on, like, Gibraltar. It was basically who wins first. Do they do they all in and kill you first, or does Kai kill everybody else first? Like, was that actually the plan?
Yeah, the plan on Jib and even on New Queen Street and even on the PAR as well, it's just to make like a box, like an area of where they have to walk in to get any value, and then Kai is just shooting down that box. So they'll just walk into Kai's headshots.
That's wild. Holy shit.
I think it's pretty cringe of them not to mirror monkey that.
Real? I would have loved to see the mirror monkey comps.
Yeah, that's like having me mirror Winston though and ranked against you. I don't know.
What do you mean?
No, Doge he's a pretty good Winston player. He's not my level, obviously. I'm the best, but it would have been fun mirror.
Actually, I will say, and I was talking about how good your Winston is like, I think people sometimes don't realize how hard it is to play against that comp to begin with when you have to go up against people just running Reaper at you with Sombra. Like, that is hard to survive against. Like, you have to literally, like, and then you have to get value at the same time. So it's like...
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's real hard. And I mean, even though we lost, I don't usually say this. Normally when we lose, it's always like, you know, you could do better. Obviously, there's things I could do better and, like, calls I could have made, but I feel like I played it pretty well. But I could have played better still, but that's probably the best I've played against that sort of comp.
Yeah, it's okay to be confident against that. I think, like, and I don't know what was going on, like, at that last, like, 2 team fights. It felt like that alt play they made with Lucio was really smart when they beat in aggressively.
We just trolled. We spent too long discussing what we were gonna do, like with our odds. So then we went and set up for what they were gonna do. Like I said, do you guys want to just like take the L and go next fight with all our odds? And then we were like, nah, we can win. But like that, like even as that in high pro play, it's like you've lost time. So then you don't have enough time to set up. Like, okay, where are we sitting? Where are we expecting them to go? Like those few seconds can just like make or break a fight. So I put myself down for that for asking a stupid question.
Dude, it's hard.
Maybe I should have done that.
There's a lot of info to talk about, and you don't have a whole lot of time. And you know, you have like you don't have time for like, you know, people thinking like the ladder players like callouts like Moira no fade is like useful callouts half the time. You have so much shit to talk about in pre-fight that, you know,
yeah, it's crazy.
You couldn't get through all of it. So sometimes shit like that happens, but honestly, it's hard to even tell if taking the L and going for another fight would have even been worth, because like looking at their ults, but oh man, dude, that's tough. That came down to the last fight. It was really good though.
Honestly, if it was a ranked game, if I was like playing ranked, I'd have been like, okay, I'm just gonna go in and carry with Primal and hope my team win. But it's like, if I do that and I fuck up, it's like, well, it's my fault. I just trolled. GG's. But
yeah, I think like to what you were saying too. I feel like that was also just a good play by Denmark too. Even though like you were figuring out what you wanted to do, like that beat play, I don't think was like probably expected to be immediate.
Yeah, it caught us off. Because I think pre-fight we were saying, oh, let's try and Ajax him, let's try and just kill him insta. But then he just goes in instantly, so kind of our game plan out the window.
Exactly. So I think that was just a really smart play. So it's not even like for us when we watch it can be more hindsight. Like what they could have. It's like no, like at that situation you don't expect them to just beat in aggressively. It was a really smart play call. It could have also backfired. A slight disengage, next thing you know you win it, right? So it was a really good match. Like that was awesome because for all the matches today.
They played well. I think that was probably the best match to watch as well. I think it was the most entertaining.
Oh, for sure.
I can't disagree. No, 100%. That was a great match, and y'all been playing really well. I think like obviously you're hoping to get out of the groups, which I think like you've been playing really well. So.
Yeah, I think we'll 2-0 the rest of the teams.
Yeah,
it was only the Denmark game I thought would like even be close. So
yeah, Denmark played well.
No, you first. I have a question after.
No, go ahead. You go flats. I'll
All right. So, dude, did you guys make an adjustment on map 2? Because like on map 1, they were basically just using EMP to just delete people. You know, like that was just like the whole strat, just like solo EMP somebody, just send them to the Shadow Realm. But on map 2, you guys were like nanoing whoever got EMP'd. Was that actually an adjustment or just how it worked out?
I think that's just how it came to be. It's because normally when I don't have Primal, I'm asking for Nano, but every time they had EMP, I also had Primal. So I just said, just Nano whoever gets EMP'd. Like I don't need it.
That was pretty
good.
And
also, our comps 10 million times easier to play on third point than second or first. So it's sort of everything just fell together for us on third, and then we did pretty good on our attack. So
yeah, that was a great call because if you actually watch it from the point of view, like if Backbone doesn't nano, well, I think it was Kai at that point on third point, that might be a different team fight. It was like perfect. That nano just completely was like a great call. They like just start switching the nanos.
Well, he was all in for it too because he chased him down. He was in a bad spot. He had translocate out, and he was out of the fight for a little bit.
I mean, the bone back Arno goes pretty hard. He's even though he's not a traditional Arno player, he still does the job pretty well.
True.
All that matters is the positioning, right? It's just good positioning and communicating and making sure you actually get your nanos off correctly. Yeah, that's difficult, right? So
you also need to remember not making more excuses, obviously, but they're all at a LAN together, all in EU. Kai and Backbone are still in NA, so they were not full potential our team yet. You know, they were playing with limitations. So.
Wait, so what ping were you guys on?
I think Kai is on like 160 or something. Kai and Backbone, because they're both in I think they're both on West Coast. So.
Damn, that's actually crazy. They played really well for 160 ping.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, when it gets to on stage, it's gonna be a different story.
Oh, for sure.
We'll beat them a lot easier, I think.
I think this is going to be an exciting matchup if it does get to on stage with that, you know? Like,
I mean, whenever you lose on the qualifiers, the only thing on your mind is, okay, we want revenge.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only thing on your mind when you get to the proper, final stages of the tournament.
Yeah, considering you guys are playing on ping and they basically are playing what I would consider a comp to just basically blow you up the entire time, I can't blame you for wanting revenge. Very cringe. I wasn't going to say it, but it is cringe. I hate it.
I just know when I meet them, because I'm good friends with all the Danes. When I meet them in IRL, when we go to BlizzCon, I'm just gonna flame them so hard for playing that stuff. It's so boring.
True. You played Rand against me. You know I'm going diva in that situation. If you're on West.
Yeah, at least diva's a bit manageable. It's like, but Ram Reaper. I mean,
Ram Reaper Sombra just
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't go Torb, but.
True.
Torb is good. That because you get the overshield even more. I mean, you got the survivability. It's just good luck.
We've been scrimming against some teams that play Torb Reaper. It's really fun.
I saw a team yesterday that was playing it. I forgot who it was. They were just playing the Torb, and they were just wasn't even fun. The other team, they were just getting.
It was Saudi. When we scrimmed Saudi, they played.
Oh
Torb
yeah,
Reaper
yeah. They ran the Torb comp with like the Jungle Queen, right? And you just like yeah. It's they just dive.
That's the difference. You'll see the good teams who will play monkey comps like us, Korea, maybe America, whomever. And in the teams that aren't good enough to play monkey, they'll just play hard counter monkey. And that's always a sign of a bad player, bad team, if they don't want to mirror monkey.
Damn.
Have you seen my Winston?
At least in my eyes as a monkey main. Obviously, it's biased.
I agree. That is the most base take I've ever heard. Totally on board. That's cringe.
Is gonna agree 100%. I'm on the other side.
I'm like, using that from now on. That's gonna be like a soundbite.
Great.
Like,
great.
I'm
now
gonna keep
Flat's
that.
gonna have a second channel YouTube video about how that's okay. Great.
Clipped already. I have it as a command on a button.
Flats is.
That's awesome. You know, hey, it's unfortunate to watch that happen, but it was a great game. And hearing you guys are on like 160 ping, like arguably like one of the most important roles of hit scam being on a really high ping is tough. I know you guys are going to do crazy when you get to groups and you get to LAN.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, you played really well. It was an exciting matchup. We'll let you hang out with the team or do whatever you're going to do.
Is there any last things you want to say?
Yeah,
like,
anything you want to say?
You stream and you, you know, if anyone wants to see how to actually play Winston legitimately, where do they go?
I used to stream, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't for me. I did it for like a year, but if people want to see my stream, it's just jcar19. If I do stream, it's very irregularly now, but
it's tough to stream and focus on this stuff.
I mean, I stopped playing pro play for like a year and I streamed, but it's kind of like circumstances happened where it's like I was out of a team and it was mid contenders, so I was like, oh, I'll just stream and see how it goes. And I got like 300 views, and it was like okay, but it wasn't worth it. Like 8 hours a day playing ranked, drinking caffeine. Especially now, I couldn't do 2 hours a day of ranked, but at least like two years ago, ranked was really fun. I could play it for like 12 hours, 8 hours a day. But now, after
they don't believe us. They think we're all coping.
After an hour, it's oh, that was really boring. Back to TFT. That's me playing ranked.
Wait, I heard a rumor.
Games here.
I heard a rumor that a lot of people are playing TFT. I heard like A10's playing TFT too, and
I actually ran into him in a game. We're both masters in TFT. I ran into him, and he was like, "Oh, Jkaru Winston player?" Like, yeah. And so we hit up. We were talking, but he's far surpassed me in TFT. He's TFT GOAT in the making.
No shit, that's awesome. Oh, well, all right, dude. You're welcome to stay, hang out with us, and watch games if you want. But if you want to head back and hang out with your teammates and do whatever you want to do after game, chill out. You're more than welcome to. But thank you for joining us. Seriously, it's fun to hear about this type of stuff, and we relate to it. But we're old, we're washed. We're spectators now.
Speak for yourself, Flats.
No, I was speaking for you. I had to be washed. You had to at least compete. I didn't compete. I was speaking on your behalf.
Jakaru plays more ranked games than you do.
That's not true.
Don't Flats play 2 a week?
I'm at 16 wins this season so far. Excuse you.
Okay, I'm on 5 wins, so he's definitely played more than me.
Can't even blame you. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a shower. I'm sweaty as hell.
Yeah, do your thing.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for joining us. Good luck, and we'll be rooting for you next time we see you.
Thank you. Have a fun stream.
All right, see you later.
Thank you. See you later. That was fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
I've never felt more vindicated in my whole life.
No, I don't even want to hear it, dude.
What do you mean? He literally that was like half the shit I talk about.
Oh yeah, Flats is like, yeah.
Let's go. I'm not coping.